There's a lot of talk about dead hanging right now, with some people saying it can increase your height, help back pain, and all sorts of other big claims. I decided to give it a shot for 7 days and record my results because it sounded pretty simple and it seemed to have a lot of benefits. When I first planned this video, I thought I could do like an hour a day, but I realized pretty quickly that this was extremely unrealistic. Before setting up the cameras or anything like that, I tested out my maximum hang time and discovered I could only do about a minute before my grip gave out. That's when I realized that even just 5 minutes a day was pretty ambitious. Obviously, I can't do these 5 minutes in one continuous hang, so I decided that I would break it up into as many individual hangs as I needed to hit my 5-minute goal. I took about a 15 to 30 second break in between each hang. This was just enough time for my grip strength to come back, but it was still pretty painful. It seemed like the one thing that kept holding me back was the pain in my hands.
My hands are like shaking right now. It sucks, dude. Ooh.
I didn't feel too much strain or soreness in my lats or shoulders while hanging, and whenever I needed to stop, it was solely due to the fact that my hands couldn't hold on any longer. On day 1, I ended up needing to do 17 individual hangs, lasting about 18 seconds each on average, just to hit my 5-minute goal.
But yeah, that's it for today. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about hanging and my first impressions here in a sec. So yeah, my hands are busted. They hurt a lot. The first thing I will say is that the grips are like the worst. That's the part that hurts the most. Sure, I feel tightness in my arms and my lats and a little bit like in my core, but not anywhere near how much like my hands hurt. I will say that I even mentioned this while I was doing it. It feels like my elbows got stretched out, which feels good, but there's also a little bit of pain in this one. And it kind of feels like when you get arm barred, if that makes any sense. For people who train, but I don't know, it's too soon to tell. I'm also interested to see what my max time becomes when I get to the 7-day mark. So let's see what we can do. All right, now I'm gonna have lunch.
Last night, I did a little more research on dead hanging form and technique, just to ensure that I was doing everything properly. And I discovered that I was actually doing more of an active hang than a dead hang. With an active hang, you engage more of your muscles in your back and your shoulders, kind of like when you're getting ready to do a pull-up. With dead hanging, you're supposed to completely relax your body and just hang. This results in more of a stretch throughout your entire body. However, it puts all the weight on your hands and forearms. This made me pretty nervous for day 2 since my grip was already destroyed from yesterday. And yesterday, I didn't even use proper form.
All right, stopwatch is at 0. Let's get the 5 minutes in.
With the adjustments to my form, I didn't feel as much in my elbow today, and I noticed a pretty good stretch in my shoulders. However, I still didn't feel any decompression in my spine. And again, my main issue was the pain in my hands.
I feel like I have to show my hands, and I don't know if the video is gonna do it justice, but man, I'm a software developer. I sit at a computer all day and I type. This is definitely the most pain I've ever put my hands through. Beyond rock climbing, beyond jujitsu, beyond any kind of labor I've ever done. This hurts. Like my hands are on fire, my fingers hurt. Like I know that it's making my grip stronger, but at what cost? At what cost? Dude, I have the worst pain in my neck today. I can't even begin to explain like how bad it is. Like it's not sore from the pull-ups or dead hanging yesterday. Like my traps are a little sore, my shoulders are, but like I think it happened from going to jiu-jitsu yesterday. Got my stopwatch. I almost ordered liquid chalk and stuff for my hands. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll just go get some baby powder right now because I noticed that like my hands getting sweaty and slipping off the bar is what's really killing my grips, and I'm hoping if I can keep them a little dry or just drier than they have been, maybe that will help. I've got an idea. You know, I have no idea if it's gonna work, but this is chalk. I mean, it should work, right? I'll take that. That'll work. Sweet. All right, let's do this.
Oh, my neck hurts so bad.
I think the chalk is helping. I didn't want to cheat and get gloves, but I feel like this is fair. At the 3-minute mark now, 2 minutes left. $5:22. There we go. Definitely the chalk helps. I'm gonna get some real lifting chalk. As far as my back goes, I still feel that pain a little bit. And it's still there. Has nothing to do with this. It's a common injury I have. It just sucks that it happened while I decided to do this challenge, but I'm not gonna stop doing the challenge because of it. All right, I gotta get to work now. I got some of this stuff, some real chalk. I feel like this is gonna be a game changer. It's a sock pouch. I never bought a bag of chalk before. I don't know if I'm just supposed to like throw it around like a baseball pitcher or maybe I just stick my hand in there.
Oh, that's way too much. I feel like LeBron James.
I'm at the 4-minute mark. The chalk is a complete game changer, but I'm not sure if I'm hanging longer because I'm not slipping or if because I'm getting stronger in my grips. I definitely feel it. I feel stronger in my grips and I feel like I'm hanging longer, but my hands aren't sweaty because of the chalk, so I don't know if that may have played a part to my shorter hang times the first couple days. I'm at 5:09 right now, and I'm gonna get a little bonus hang today because I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I like the new chalk. It's definitely improved my hang time, I think. So. Not bad for a bonus. I'll take it. 5:37 today. Feeling pretty good. It's the final day. I'm gonna get my 5 minutes in and be happy I'm done with this stuff. But I will say that I will likely continue to do dead hangs whenever I do pull-ups as part of my pull-up routine. I'm only at 2 minutes. It's very disappointing how little I feel I've gained from this 7-day challenge. It still feels like I can barely hang on to that stupid bar. And it's kind of aggravating because I feel like the pain that my hands have gone through and the amount of time I've spent doing this, even though it's only added up to 5 minutes a day, you know, you would think that after 7 days you'd be a little bit stronger at it. And I don't feel any stronger. My hands just feel like my grips are just shot. 4 minutes. I only have about 1 minute and 20 seconds left until I don't have to do this anymore. You know, all I can think about is like when David Goggins broke the pull-up world record and like how his hands must have felt when he did that. Man, that must have been painful. The last hang for the challenge right here. $5:20 on the dot. I'm done, man. I just want to go run my hands under ice water and call this done. And I'm not seeing all those benefits that these generated AI voices doing these, you know, videos talking about how much this improves your whole life and how it will change your life and how it will save your life and how it's like the best thing that you can do. I'm not seeing it. I did it for 7 days, every single day, didn't miss a day. So I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I'm calling bullshit on it, but then again, it was only a week. Day 7 was the day before yesterday. I'm gonna get my final hang right now to see if I can beat my first hang time before doing the challenge. I'm gonna try my best to do it. I'm gonna grit through the pain a little bit and hopefully get it done. Let's see, I got my stopwatch here. Starting to hurt. Starting to shake in my shoulders. I have no idea how much time I have. Starting to hurt a lot. Oh, it hurts so bad. A lot of the times this stuff is mental because it really was just my grips hurting and I probably could have endured a little longer. I'm pretty happy with 72, right? That's not bad. My first hang time was 60 seconds. After a week of training my grips, I gained 12 seconds. I think that's a pretty good improvement for hang time. I don't know about everything else.